following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Barnesville High School. We're under a blizzard warning. We're 8 above zero, and if you are not here yet, please don't come. And that's the first time in like 1,700 broadcasts that I've actually encouraged people to stay home. Normally, I would absolutely encourage you to pay the $5-8 to get in and watch your son or daughter play a game. But this is one of those nights where I honestly don't recommend that. And we wish the Pelican Rapids fans who have made it here, one, awesome that you made it here safely, and two, give them 2 hours to get back home. If you don't see them in 2 hours after this broadcast ends, I would contact friends and whatever just to make sure that everybody's okay. So the drive here for me was the visibility was very tough. At times I was going about 33 miles an hour on the interstate, so it was it's not a trip I'd recommend making on a regular basis. So if you made it here, awesome, and congratulations. If you haven't made it here, I encourage you to just stay home this evening, stay safe, and enjoy the game here on Magnitude Sports. And like I said, normally I would encourage you to come to the game, but this is one of those instances where I'd have to pass on that. So I just got a message from Tony. Tony, thanks for watching. I appreciate that, Tony, very much so. Both of these teams come in 8 wins, 3 losses on the season so far. Should be a good matchup as the Barnesville Trojans took the C-team game, or the freshman game, whatever you'd like to call it. 35-18 was the final in the freshman game. In the junior varsity game, Barnesville also took that one by the final score of 58-27. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Section 8 AA standings. We'll dig into what the Trojans and Vikings have done so far this season and get you more in-depth into this pregame show here in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back once again. We're ready to rock and roll with our pregame show here as the Vikings and the Trojans continue to warm up. And you got to see the Trojans on your screen right now. Let's take a look at the 8AA standings right now and how they sit. Perham overall 7-3, sitting at the top of the list in Section 8AA, and this is a combination of the North and South. DGF right behind them at 5-3 overall. Perham, by the way, if you haven't caught the news yet, Fergus Falls beat them at home last week. It was their first loss for the Yellow Jackets in 65 games, dating back to January of 2017 when they lost to the Eskimos at home in their old gym. So Fergus Falls honors the first team to beat Perham in their home gym since they opened the new home gym. So the streak is over, and congrats to the Fergus Falls Otters. They earned a little bit of bragging rights in that game there. So once again, Perham DGF at 1-2, War Road at 12-3 overall, sits at number 3 in the 8AA standings, and then Barnesville right behind War Road at 8-3 overall. Pelican Rapids at 8-3, right behind Barnesville, and Perham DGF, War Road, Barnesville, Pelican Rapids wraps up your top 5 in the 8AA. 6 is Fergus Falls, 7 Hawley, Thief River Falls, and Park Rapids area, and Monaga at 8, 9, and 10. East Grand Forks at 11, Wadena Deer Creek at 12, Red Lake at 13, Frazee at 14, Crookston at, 15 or 14, and then at the bottom of the list is the Roseville Rams. 1-9 overall on the season. And that wraps up your 8AA standings for the Barnesville Trojans. Actually, let's start with the Pelican Rapids Vikings because we always start with the visitors. 8-3 overall, 5-0 in section, 3-0 in conference. So they have not lost to a Section 8AA opponent. That's Barnesville. They have not lost to a Heart of Lakes Conference opponent. Same conference Barnesville's in. So we'll see if that streak will continue here tonight or not. On the road, the Vikings are 2 wins, 2 losses, 1-0 on a neutral court. When they play at home, they are 5-1 on the season. Their QRF average ranking is 61.6. making him good enough for 37 out of 126 in the class and 137 out of 414 in the state rankings for the Pelican Rapids Vikings, who picked up an 81-52 win on the road at Crookston over the Pirates to open up the season on December 6th. A 63-47 and a 63-31 pair of wins over Park Rapids area and Frazee. Panthers at home, Hornets on the road. They would stay on the road and fall to Ashby on December 13th by 20 by the final score of 61-41. And then on December 16th, they had a long day. On the road in Fergus Falls, taking on Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. And the Vikings would fall by 2 points in double overtime, 76-74. That would take the Vikings into their Pelican Rapids tournament, where they would pick up a 74-45 win over Battle Lake and then a 50-48 two-point loss to the West Central Area Knights. They would return to regular season action after those two games on January 4th, and they would kick off a 2022 season with a game with East Grand Forks that was postponed. So their real, true first game of 2022 was at home against the Perham Yellow Jackets, where they would pick up a 64-34 win over the Yellow Jackets. They would continue that with a 10-point victory against the Ada Borup Norman County West Cougars, 78-68, and a 79-60 win over Hawley. And then they would go to the Crossover Classic, which was played in Perham, and they would have one game against a fairly good North Dakota team, the Oak Grove Grovers. They'd pick up a 74-62 win over Oak Grove at Perham. And that brings them into tonight's game against Barnesville, who is also 8-3 overall. They are 4-2 against Section 8 AA opponents. They are 3-1 against Heart of Lakes Conference opponents. And they are 2-2 when playing on the road, 2-0 when playing on a, quote, neutral court. And here at home, they've won 4 and lost 1. It started with a 77-58 loss to the Detroit Lake Lakers on December 3rd. They'd bounce off that with a pair of wins, 82-60 at home here against Wadena Deer Creek, and an overtime win over the Perham Yellow Jackets, 57-52 on December 10th. 66-47 on the road at Breckenridge. They would come and then they would stay on the road, and they would fall to the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels on December 16th by the final of 68-51. Bounce off that with a home win over the Frazee Hornets, 69-25. They would go to the Wilmore tournament to wrap up 2021 and pick up a pair of wins. An overtime win, 57-46 over Central Minnesota Christian, and a 72-71 win over McRae to wrap up 2021. They'd kick off 2022 here at home in the Barnesville tournament, where they would fall to a red-hot Warroad Warriors team, 82-66, who was just absolutely phenomenal from behind the three-point line in that game, and Barnesville could never recover. 69-42 win after that loss to Warroad over Badger Greenbush Middle River on January 8th, and then they would go on the road, a game we had for you here on Magnitude Sports, to take on the Park Rapids area Panthers. 76-51 victory for the Barnesville Trojans, and bringing them into tonight's game here against the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And that wraps up this section of the pregame show. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back, bring you your starting lineups and all that good stuff right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
All right, welcome back. As we're about a minute away from the opening announcements, let's quickly go over your starting lineup, starting with the Pelican Rapids Vikings. A 6'3 senior guard, number 2, Braden Ecker. A 6'2 junior forward, number 11, Tanner Tullerud. A 5'10 sophomore guard, number 15, Timmy Guler. A 6'2 sophomore forward, number 20, Hunter Williams. And a 6'6 junior forward, number 30, Ian Fay. For the Barnesville Trojans, it's the 5'8 senior, number 2, Jack Nielsen, the 6' senior, number 4, Cameron Hang, the 6'1 senior, number 12, Noah Kraus, the 6'2 junior, number 15, Tate Iniger, and the 6'3 senior, number 24, Caden Zenzen. We'll turn it over now to our PA announcer.
And welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's game between the Pelican Rapids Vikings and your Barnesville Trojans. Students, parents, teachers, and administration would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from Pelican Rapids. For everyone's safety, we ask that parents closely attend to their elementary-age children. Please keep them in the stands during the contest. Please refrain from walking on or across the court during the event. Concessions are located out door number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise if able, remove any headwear, and face our nation's flag as we create our national anthem.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. The Trojan Takedown Club supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels. Members serve to go to the wrestling program and are thankful for family, friends, fans, donors, and sponsors that help contribute to any and all fundraising efforts. The Trojan Takedown Club meets at the American Legion Post 153 in Barnesville in the evening of the first Wednesday of the month. For more information, search Facebook for Barnesville Trojan Wrestling. All right, welcome back. National Anthem just finishing up, and now it's time for the PA announcer to tell you the starting lineups that I just shared with you moments ago.
According to the rules of the Minnesota State High School League, these rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Number 2, a senior, Braden Ecker. Number 11, a junior, Tanner Tullerud. Number 15, a sophomore, Timmy Guler. Number 20, a sophomore, Hunter Williams. And number 30, a junior, Ian Fay. The Vikings are coached by John Golenzu. Assistant coaches are Adam Johnson, Andrew Johnson, Dave Run, and Derek Nelson. And now, it's time to introduce your Barnesville Trojans. Number 2, senior Jack Nielsen. Number 4, senior Cameron Hayes. Number 12, senior Noah Kraus. Number 15, junior Tate Vinegar. And number 24, senior Caden Zenzen. The Trojans are coached by Chad Suter. Assistant coaches are Jason Hibbs, Jensen Beatty, and Dion Bregman. The officials for tonight's game are from the Lake Hennessy Officials Association. They are Brand Silverson, Andy Dumas, and Chris Heisey. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School. Officials play a fourth role in every contest.
All right. So once again, your starters for Pelican Rapids: Braden Ecker, Tanner Tolleru, Timmy Guler, Hunter Williams, and Ian Fay. For the Barnesville Trojans, it's Jack Nielsen, Cameron Hang, Noah Kraus, Tate Iniger, and Caden Zenzen. It'll be Caden Zenzen up in the middle here, up against, I believe that is Fay, and it is.
All right, Trojans fans, let's play some basketball.
Fay against Zenzen, and we are underway here in Barnesville as the Pelican Rapids Vikings control the tip. They're working in the near corner here for Tolleru. Tolleru inside for Fay, and that one will bounce in. It rattles in, and the Vikings take the first lead of the game at 2-0. On the first basket opportunity, now Nielsen brings it back here for the Trojans. Hands it off there for Noah Kraus. Kraus to Iniger. Iniger fakes right, goes left. Iniger down to the low post. Now Kraus has it. Kraus has it poked away, and the loose ball is picked up by the Vikings. Fay brings it back. Up court quickly, Tollerud, and he is fouled.
Vikings basket by number 11, Tanner Tollerud. Fouls on the Trojans. Number 24, Caden Zenzen. Or 4, correction.
Fouls on Cameron Hang and not Zenzen. It's the team's first. And Tolleru goes up to the Barnesville Senex free throw line, and he connects. 3-0 lead here for the 8-3 Pelican Rapids Vikings. Three-pointer from Iniger is in.
Iniger from way downtown.
And that ties the game up at 3 apiece. Up top, now Fay for a 3. He got it. Ian Fay with the triple, and he gives Pelican Rapids a 6-3 lead. All right, made some adjustments on our camera there. Kraus has it right now on the far side, works it down low. Zenzen on the reverse, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. 16:21 remaining here on the clock. That's the first foul on the Vikings now. It's going to be charged to Braden Eckert, the 6'3" senior.
Number 24, Caden Zenzen.
And Caden Zenzen. Should be 8-3. And that one will fall in. Now it's 8-4. So the Viking lead cut in half. Fay with a long 2. That one rolls around and out. Rebound tipped into the hands of Nielsen. Nielsen will bring it back. Nielsen tried to cut in. Now he dumps it out to Kraus. Kraus inside for Zenzen. Makes a spin move off the glass.
Number 24, Caden Zenzen.
8-6. 15 and just inside 16 minutes to go. With the basketball now is Guler. Guler on Nielsen, and that one's swatted away by Zenzen, and it ends up in the hands of Noah Kraus. Kraus will bring it back here, and a chance for Barnesville to tie or maybe take the lead. He'll go to the line. He'll get 2 shots.
Fouls on the Vikings. Number 20, Hunter Williams. His first personal foul, team second. At the line, shooting free throws for the Trojans, number 12, Noah Krause.
Kraus' first one is not going to connect.
Subbing in for the
Trojans
number
1
1
for
Zach
3.
Redmond, and number 40, Wyatt Suter.
From the Barnesville Senex free throw line here early on. Second one rattles out as well. And the rebound comes down here to Fay. Fay will give it up to Guler in the backcourt. Guler will slowly bring it up and over the timeline. 15:29 to go. A deep pass down to Ecker, and Ecker scores.
Vikings basket by number 2, Brayden Ecker.
Ten to 6, 4-point lead here for the Vikings. Suter dishes the pass inside of the paint. They kick it out to Nielsen. Check that, that's Bredman. Zach Bredman with the three.
From way downtown.
Tollerud works it back up top for Ecker. Ecker now works it inside there for Williams. Back out, and that three is off the back iron. It will not go, and it'll be Zenzen collecting the rebound. He'll get it back over to Bredman. Bredman over to the far wing where he made the three just recently here. He's being guarded closely there by Williams. Gets the ball now to Suter. Suter gets tied up, flops it back out top. Kraus into the corner, Bredman. Bredman drives to the baseline, runs into a double team, pumps it out to Suter. Suter, and that one's tipped away by Guler. Guler with Kraus trailing and scores.
Vikings basket by number 15, Timmy Guler.
12-9. Bredman dishes it inside, and it's stripped away momentarily there from Zenzen. Out of bounds, he'll go back to Pelican Rapids.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Inniger.
13:59 to go here in the first half of play. I want to thank you for tuning in on this not so beautiful winter weathery night here in Minnesota. 3-point lead for the Vikings on one of 2 games in the HLL conference that was not canceled or postponed, at least as of the last time I looked at the schedule right around 5:30 this afternoon. That one's taken away by Inniger. Inniger to the hoop, and he scores.
Trojans basket by number 15, Tate Inniger.
Both teams with 2 turnovers, according to my numbers. And with the basketball is Williams, and that's taken away by Caden Zenzen. He'll go to the hoop, and he will lay it in.
Trojans basket by number 24, Caden Zenzen.
And that gives Barnesville a 13-12 lead. It's their first lead of the game. 13 minutes to go. That shot a little bit off the mark and out of bounds, and it'll stay with Pelican Rapids.
Number 2, Jack Nielsen, and number 40, Wyatt Suter.
Now stop our clock with 12:53 to go here in the first half of play. 13-12 our score in favor of the Trojans as the inbounds pass comes into Williams. Williams to Fay, Fay to Guler. 20-footer on the way off the front of the rim. It won't go. Rebound tipped by Zenzen into the hands of Inniger. Back the other way comes Bredman. Bredman with a quick pass. Inniger drives into the paint, runs into a double team. Nielsen tips it to Zenzen, and Zenzen loses it out of bounds. It's back to the Pelican Rapids Vikings, stopping the clock with 12:33 to go. Substitutions for Pelican Rapids include number 3, a 6'1" sophomore, Luke Soley, and number 10, a 6-foot freshman guard, number 10, Charlie Larson. Once again, 12:33 to go here in Barnesville with a 1-point lead. Both of these teams, 8 wins, 3 losses on the season. As Guler will bring it over the timeline. Into the far corner. Far wing, I should say. Dribbling left, then back to the right, and now it's tipped out of bounds back to Barnesville. Inbounds pass comes into Jack Nielsen. Nielsen will bring it up over the timeline here as he directs traffic, being guarded by Guler. Gets the screen from Suter, dribbles over to the far wing. Pops it up top for Bredman. Bredman with a quick dribble over to the far wing. Now tries to cut it back inside. The ball was poked away. Ends up in the hands of Guler, who takes it to the hoop and scores. Nielsen to Iniger now. And that gives the lead back to Pelican Rapids at 14-13. That three-pointer's up and in for Zach Bredman, and now the lead goes right back to Barnesville. 16-14 our score. Barnesville a perfect 3 of 3 from behind the arc. There's a three-pointer. That one looks to be short, and it is. Rebound tipped into the hands of Tollerud. Tollerud, now it's solely for a three. And number 3 connects for 3. 17-16 in favor of Pelican Rapids. Another lead change. We've had 1 tie and 5 lead changes so far. Tied at 3, and that was the lone tie in the game. Here's Bredman, step back 3 off the dribble, too strong. Rebound by Zenzen, he gets fouled, and he might get 3 points for his team anyway.
Barnesville basket by number 40, Wyatt Suter. Foul is on the Vikings, number 15, Timmy Guler. His first personal foul.
Timmy Guler picks up his first, it's the team's third. 10:56 on the clock. Suter. Sorry, I thought that was Zenzen with the basket. Apparently it was Suter. And he'll miss the free throw, and the rebound will come down to the Trojans. The loose ball goes to Iniger, and he scores.
Tate Iniger with the Barnesville basket.
It's a 3-point lead. It's the biggest lead of the game for Barnesville. 20-17. Guler fires it over there. Now 2 passes later, it's Charlie Larson with the basketball. He'll hand it out there for Williams. 2 passes later, it's solely for a 3. That one's off the mark. Loose ball rebound. Guler tipped out of bounds, should stay with Pelican Rapids, and it does. I'll stop the clock with 10:22 to go here in the first half. Inbounds pass comes into Tollerud. Tollerud will hand it off. Guler fires it up top. Now they work it over to the far corner for Williams. Williams being guarded closely there by Zenzen, and it was nearly taken away by Noah Kraus. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Pelican Rapids Vikings. It'll be Tollerud triggering the inbounds pass. He'll get it into Guler. Guler up top being guarded by Kraus. Fires it over here to Soley. Soley looked inside, nobody home. Now Tollerud. Tollerud gets it into the hands of Larson, and Larson will get tripped up. It'll be a foul here on Jack Nielsen. And now substitutions. Ian Fay along with Brady Petznick. Petznick, a 6'4" junior, coming into the lineup here for the Vikings.
Number 4, Cam Hay.
It's been a good one so far. And for it being one of the only games being played tonight, we're glad that it's been a good one so far. 3-pointer, Soley knocks it down. It's his second 3 of the night. And now we're tied up at 20. It's our second tie of the game. Kraus kicks it up. Suter for a 3. That one's too strong. Rebound there by Cameron Hang. Into the corner, Zenzen, trap, looking for some help. And Suter is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. That's the team's 4th.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 22, Brady Petznick. His first personal foul, team's 4th. At the line.
It'll be the first on Petznick, 6'4" junior for the Vikings. Wyatt Suter will make his second trip of the night to the Barnesville Senex free throw line, and then that one's in. He's now 1 for 2. So he missed his first attempt. And he'll make the second one.
Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman, number 15, Tate Iniger.
22-20. And now Guler will have it up in the backcourt. Across the timeline, dribble up top of the key. Now he goes down to the low post. The ball is swatted away out of bounds, and it goes to Barnesville. And now Bredman will bring it up here for the Trojans. Being guarded by Guler. Bredman picks up his dribble, gets it to Zenzen at the top of the key. Now Hang will have it. Hang inside quickly there for Kraus. And it'll go out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Vikings. And he traveled. Stops the clock with 9:04 to go.
Number 2, Braden Ecker, and number 11, Tanner Tolliver.
So I thank you for tuning in tonight, whether you're cheering on the Trojans or the Vikings. We certainly appreciate you watching and wish your team the best of luck in this contest here. Bredman will bring it up over the timeline. I want to thank those watching tonight from Ratzo's Pool Hall. Make sure you tip your servers. I know they got the game on, and they probably have a little bit larger crowd than normal, probably. Man, hopefully I didn't give them an announcer's jinx by saying that. Bredman has it, far corner, dumps it in for Zenzen, who makes a spin, and he'll draw the foul. 15 foul on the Vikings. It's the first one on, or check that. It's the, yeah, it is the first one on Ian Fay.
Number 24, Caden Zenzen.
And now Zenzen will make his second trip to the free throw line tonight, and he will miss the first one. On his last trip to the free throw line, he missed the first, made the second. And that one's in. And he does the same thing this time around. 8:35 and counting to go here in the first half of play. As they work it up top, catch and shoot three from Fay, rattles in and out. Rebound down low there by Petznick. And now the shot's off the mark. Cameron Hang into the corner, long two, baseline shot for Zenzen off the mark. And the rebound comes down here to the Vikings. A nice move to the basket by Braden Ecker. And he will score, and that moves the Vikings within a point. 23-22, 8 minutes to go here, first half of play. Bredman tied up in the corner, and Guler, and he traveled, and some nice pressure there by Guler on the defense that may have caused him to I couldn't quite see what happened because Guler was in my way, but my guess is that he went up in the air and came back down with the ball. He was definitely looking for a pass, and now he's going to get a foul. So Bredman travels, and then he commits a foul.
Number 1, Zach Bredman. His first personal foul, team's third.
That's the third team foul for the Barnesville Trojans. It's the first on Bredman. Into the near corner for Ecker. Ecker spins around. Tullerud, 2 passes later into the far corner there. I believe that was Petznick. It's hard to see for the moment. And now it's Ecker to the hoop. That one's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Zach Bredman. 23-22, 7 minutes and change to go, and he lost it out of bounds.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 2, Jack Nielsen, number 40, Wyatt Suter. Subbing in for the Vikings, number 20, Hunter Williams, and number 3, Luke Scholler.
Work it over here to Williams. Williams up top. Now Williams will get it back. Nearly lost the dribble, but maintains possession. Kicks it out, wide open, catch and shoot. Tullerud connects on the 3.
Vikings basket by number 11, Tanner Tullerud.
Now give the Vikings a 25-23 lead.
Foul on the Vikings, number 11, Tanner Tullerud. His first personal foul, team 6.
We'll check the Willow Creek stat report coming up at halftime here. Zen, and did he travel? Yes, he did. Got the ball caught on his hip as he was trying to back his defender up towards the hoop, and the dribble didn't quite come to the floor, and that'll turn it over. Pelican Rapids now with a 2-point lead, and the ball looking to extend that 2-point lead to 4, maybe 5. Fay has it right now. Get it up top to Williams. Williams fires it near side here for Soley. Now back over to, that is Ecker. Ecker up top, that's Tullerud. Tullerud gets the ball back, looks over towards Fay, puts the ball on the floor on a right-handed dribble and hands it off to Williams. Williams nearly traveled, but kept his foot in the air long enough. That 3 was off the mark, and the rebound comes down here to the Trojans as Inniger will bring it up court. Inniger will fire it over there to Bredman, to Nielsen, now down low to Zen. That shot may have been partially blocked, and the Vikings will get the ball back up to with just inside 6 minutes to go. Williams has it up top now. Tullerud gets into the hands of Fay. Looked at the basket. Zen stepped up on him. Fay dribbles at the free throw line. Needs a little help. Gets it to Larson. And I'll check that. That's Tullerud. And now Williams has it. And a foul is going to be, I believe, charged to Suter. Yes, it is.
Foul on the number 40, Wyatt Suter. His first personal foul, team's fourth. Subbing in for the Trojans, number 4, Tam Hay, and number 12, Noah Crouch.
Into the backcourt here for Tullerud. He'll bring it over the timeline. Tullerud looks left, dribbles right. Now he fires the pass over there to Ecker. Ecker to Williams. Williams up top to Fay. Back over here to Tullerud. Tullerud lobs it inside. Suter gets up into the air, and that'll be a turnover. Barnesville will bring it back with a chance to tie or take the lead. It's Noah Kraus with the basketball. Kraus to Suter. Suter with a bounce pass to Nielsen. Nielsen back into the corner for Kraus. Kraus dribbles back up top. Now Nielsen in the corner, had a look, it rattles in and out. Rebound comes back over here to the Vikings. Tullerud over the timeline. He'll get it into the hands of Soley. And there's a foul possibly on Kraus. We'll see.
Foul on the Trojans. Number 12, Noah Kraus. His first personal foul, team's 5th. Subbing in for the Vikings, number 10, Charlie Larson, number 15, Timmy Guler.
Guler back into the lineup, as is Larson. Larson has it now in the corner. Now back up top here for Soley. I believe that's Guler, and it is, being guarded by Nielsen. Back to Tullerud. Into the corner now here for Williams. Up top, Guler. Guler with a quick pass there into the hands of Soley. And now catch and shoot 3 for Larson. That one's off the mark. Rebound for Kraus, who saves it to Nielsen, who gets it over to Cameron Hang. And now he'll give it up to Kraus in the backcourt. And Kraus will cross the timeline with 4:10 and counting to go. Kraus to the hoop, weaves through defenders and scores.
Basket by number 12, Noah Kraus.
Noah Kraus, first points of the game. We're tied at 25. Last time Barnesville had the lead, the score was 21-20, and now they've tied it up. Williams gets it up top. Tullerud over to Guler. Guler being guarded by Nielsen. Guler with a spin move. Gets it in the corner for, I believe that is Larson, and it was. Back to Tullerud now. Tullerud to Guler, nice pass. Turnaround on the fadeaway, can't get it to go. Rebound there by Hunter Williams, and it's out of bounds, and it stays with Pelican Rapids.
Number 1, Zach Bredman. At number 15, Tate Inniger.
Inniger and Bredman in. That'll bring out Nielsen and Suter for a breather on the sideline. Tied up at 25 here with 3:29 to go here in the first half of play. It's been a good one between two teams with 8 wins and 3 losses on the season. Barnesville's only lost once at home, and that was against the Woolworth Warriors. Zenzen will get the rebound off the missed shot. Redmond needs a little bit of help on his pivot. Flute gets the pass there to Zenzen. Zenzen on the baseline gets the hang. Now back over to Bredman and Iniger. Iniger backs up his defender, pops it out for Kraus, feeds it down to Zenzen, and he was in the restrictive circle. No charge, and it's 2 points for Caden Zenzen. He knew exactly where his defender was at, and he took advantage of it. And it gives his team a 27-25 lead here on the Ransels Pool Hall scoreboard. 2 minutes and change to go here in the first half. It's been an excellent game so far, and hope to see more of the same here in the second half. And I guess that depends on what team you're cheering for, but from a neutral standpoint, that's what we're hoping for, and a travel.
Subbing in for the Vikings, number 2, Brayden Ecker, and number 30, Ian Fay.
We're a clock roll, 2:17 to go. Inbounds pass, we tap back to Bredman. Bredman gets over to Iniger. Iniger being guarded by Williams with the bounce pass up to Kraus. Kraus with the right-handed dribble, dribbles out over to the far wing, now bounces it down low to the baseline for Zenzen. Iniger will make a move to the hoop, and he gets fouled.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 2, Brayden Ecker, the second person foul, team 7.
1:56 to go on the clock. Iniger, first trip to the Barnesville Senex free throw line tonight, and he will hit.
At the line, shooting free throws for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
And that one's gonna miss, and a quick whistle. Out of bounds, he'll go to the Vikings. Barnesville has not had a lead bigger than 3 in this game. It's the second time they've had a 3-point lead in this contest. They get it down low here to Tullerud. Tullerud runs into a quadruple team, and that leaves Fay open for a 3, and he gets fouled by Zenzen. Or did he?
Fouls on the Vikings, number 20, Hunter Williams, the second person foul, team's 8.
Okay, they're actually charging it to Hunter Williams, so it's a foul on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. I'd like to see the replay on that. I don't 100% know if I agree with that one or not. A lot of action happening. There's certainly possible that I missed something with my set of eyes, but Bredman up top now. Pelican Rapids fans trying to cheer their team on, and they wanted to travel, but they're not going to get one. Now Iniger has it. Gets it to Zenzen. 1 minute and change to go. Zenzen with the hook shot inside, gets his own rebound and scores.
Basket by number 24, Caden Zenzen.
Inside a minute to go. They kick it out into the far corner for Ecker. Ecker up to Guler now. Guler, Fay. Long 2 is out of bounds. It'll go into the books as a turnover. .7 seconds to go. As Kraus will bring it over the timeline, gets it to Bredman. Bredman to Kraus, 30-25. It's the biggest lead of the game for either team at 5. Here's Iniger for 3, and he got it. And now they have an 8-point lead, 33-25 with 20 seconds to go. Here in the first half, I would not be a bit surprised if Pelican Rapids holds for the final shot. They certainly don't want to give Barnesville another possession. Here's Fay for three. He connects.
Vikings three-pointer by number 30, Ian
They'll
Fay.
trade 3 points for a possession. Out of bounds, back to Pelican Rapids with 4.1 seconds to go. So an 8-point lead is trimmed to 5, and now the Vikings get it back and will have a chance to get another shot off here to put themselves right back at that 3-point lead that Barnesville has had twice. Possibly a 2-point lead if they can connect on a 3. Guler has it. Guler with 1 second at the buzzer. It's up. It was partially blocked by Cameron Hang, and it's no good. And that brings us to halftime. 33-28 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. It's been a fantastic first half so far. We'll add up some numbers, come back with your halftime show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll be right back.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bullgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bullgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bullgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free, from streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today, and let's get started.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, CNS Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the CNS motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that CNS Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back. Halftime here, 33-28 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans over the Pelican Rapids Vikings here on their home court. I want to say hi to Jim, Chris. It might be my fault for those earlier texts. Emerson, thanks for watching. He says, let's go Trojans. Cole Motz says, let's go Vikings. Jim says he's watching from Denver, North Carolina. Mike says he doesn't care who wins. It's a heck of a good game. Jim says he agrees with Mike, and it's thanks to everybody for chiming in on the chat. We certainly appreciate that. And Jim, if you ever make it to Barnesville, I encourage you to check out Ratzel's Pool Hall. I know it's a long trip, but I made the trip down to your neck of the woods once, so now it's payback time, right, Jim? Of course, I was down in North Carolina when Post 400 out of Fargo made the American Legion World Series, so that was a fun trip. That actually helped me out on my tax return. Got a few extra miles to put on my business vehicle, so than I did in the previous year, so we're certainly looking forward to that. Taking a look at the individual numbers here, I have 9 turnovers for each team. And so, I mean, it's pretty much even as far as that's concerned. Outside of those last couple shots for Barnesville right at the end of the first half there, it's been pretty much even scoring game, and Pelican Rapids had a chance to trim it to 2, if not 1, with a 2 or a 3-pointer. So actually it would have been trim it to 3 or 2 with a 3 or a 2-pointer, but they missed the shot that was partially blocked from the corner 3 at the buzzer, and that would bring us to the 33-28 instead of a 33-31 score here at halftime on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Individual numbers starting for the 8-3 Pelican Rapids Vikings, who are coached by head coach John Gillingsrud. It is 4 points for Braden Eckert, 6 for Luke Soiley, both of those from behind the 3-point arc. Tanner Tullerud with 6, and he has a 3-pointer, a bucket, and he's 1-1 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. Timmy Guler with 4 points, and Ian Fay leading the way with 8, 6 of those 8 from behind the 3-point arc. I had them down for 9 fouls in that first half for the Pelican Rapids Vikings, shooting 1 of 1 or 100% from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. For the Barnesville Trojans, 6 points for Zach Bredman, both of them triples. Noah Krause, 0 of 1 for the Barnesville Senex free throw line, but he has a bucket. He has 2. Tate Iniger leading the way right now with 11, including a couple of threes, and 1 of 1 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. Caden Zenzen right behind him with a strong 10. He's 2 of 4 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. Wyatt Suter with 4 points, and he's 2 of 3 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. As a total, the Barnesville Trojans shot, 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 5 of 9 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. I had them down for 5 fouls in that first half. 1 to Bredman, 1 to Nielsen, 1 to Cameron Heng, 1 to Noah Krause, and 1 to Wyatt Suter. So everybody on the Trojans 1 foul or less so far up to this point in the game. Let's take a look at the Willow Creek Insurance stat report. As you can see there, Trojans shooting 12 of 16 overall, 4 of 5 from behind the arc, 5 of 9 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line, 5 fouls, and committed 9 turnovers. Let's see here. I had I was right. I misread my hash marks. I had them for 9 fouls, but it is actually 8 fouls for the Vikings, shooting 11 of 26, 5 of 12 from behind the arc, perfect from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They have also committed 9 turnovers. So don't expect that 5-point lead to stay there for very long. This thing's been back and forth. In the first half, we were tied at 3. Pelican Rapids took a 6-3 lead. They would hang on to that lead until Barnesville tied it at 13. They'd take and then Pelican Rapids would take the lead back at 14-13. Barnesville would take the lead back at 16-14 on a 3 by Zach Bredman. And then they would answer with a 3 of their own down at the other end. I believe it was from Fay to give the Vikings a 17-16 lead. The Trojans would take the lead back, next trip down the court, 18-17. Then the game would be tied at 20. Barnesville would retake the lead on a free throw at 21-20. Pelican Rapids would take the lead back at 25-23. We were tied at 25. Barnesville took the lead at 27-25, and that was the last lead change of the first half. They have not given up the lead since then. So we've had a total of 1, 2, 3 ties, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lead changes. So a total of 9 lead changes and 3 ties in this game as we go to the second half of play now. Put 18 minutes on the clock and get ready to go here for half number 2. All right, so there you go. 18 minutes on the clock, 33-28. It'll be Barnesville basketball to start the second half of play. And once again, whether you're cheering on the Vikings or cheering on the Trojans, we certainly appreciate you tuning in here on this wintry night in Minnesota. No travel advised. We're under a blizzard warning right now. When I arrived at Barnesville High School, it was 8 above 0. Let's see here. What looks like it's 5 above 0 right now, so we've dropped 3 degrees since this game started. Doesn't matter too much.
Barnesville students, it is 2 hours late tomorrow.
Well, they're happy about that. If you missed that or you didn't hear it, for the Barnesville fans listening, school starts 2 hours late tomorrow. And we're 2 seconds into the second half. And the Barnesville Trojans, with a 5-point lead, have the basketball. They'll lob it across. Iniger on a catch-and-shoot 3 off the front of the rim. It will not go. And a loose ball. Falling down was Guler. The Trojans will get the ball back. Inside to Cameron Hang, too strong. Missed it. Rebound comes down to the Vikings. Guler has it now. Guler looking for directing traffic, setting up the play, looking for that pass to start it off, and he'll get the passes to Tollerud. Tollerud back to Guler, thought about it. Looked like he was going to go up for that catch and shoot 3. He'll back up in between the circles and direct traffic once again to set up the play. He'll dribble back to the near side. Now gets it into the free throw line there for Ecker. Ecker swings it down to Fay on the baseline. It was poked away, and it went off the hands of Cameron Hang, and it'll stay with the Vikings. Guler has it. 2 passes over to Fay. Looked at the hoop, dribbled with the right hand. High post jumper, rolls off the rim, and Iniger will get the rebound. Momentum appears to be in Barnesville's favor for the moment, but that could change very quickly here. Nielsen has it. Nielsen up top to Hang. Hang works it over to Kraus. Kraus double team. He'll try and make a move into the paint. Puts the shot up. A little too strong off the glass, and Williams will get the rebound. Back the other way. A chance for the Vikings to cut into the 5-point deficit. Guler pops it out. Wide open for 3. It's on its way. It rolls off the rim. Guler with the rebound and the 2 points. He has 6 now, according to my numbers. So he cracked the eggs on 16 minutes to go. And that is turned over, and the Vikings get it back. Down 3, they get it down low to Ecker, and Ecker has it stolen away by Noah Kraus. Ecker will come back quickly, and he pokes it away from Kraus. Loose ball on the floor, and it's tied up, and it's a foul. It's a foul on Pelican Rapids.
Number 30, Ian Fay. His second personal foul, team's first. So begin for the Trojans. Number 1, Zach Redmond, and number 40, Wyatt Suter.
Inbounds pass comes to Suter. Now Redmond has it. Redmond fires it over to Hang, quickly into the corner for Kraus. Kraus, ball to the floor. Goes left, goes right, tries to get around Williams, down to the baseline, floats one in for Redmond, who couldn't complete it. And now Pelican Rapids has another chance. Quickly, they get it to Faye. Faye's traveled. Did he? No, he didn't. It's a foul. It is a foul on the Barnesville Trojans.
Ian Faye. Fouls on the Trojans. Number 40, Wyatt Suter.
Wyatt Suter picking up his second personal, first of the half. Faye going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has 8, and he will stay at 8 for the moment. Redmond will bring it down quickly. He'll pick up his dribble, get it to Suter. Suter fires it over to Kraus. Kraus dribbles back up, hands it off there for Redmond. Redmond to the high post, backs out to the corner, swings it down low. Zenzen draws the foul. And Caden Zenzen will go to the free throw line. He has 10 points.
Number 30, Ian Faye. His third person foul, team second. At the line, shooting free throws for the Trojans. Number 24, Caden Zenzen.
Zenzen 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. He'll miss this first one.
Subbing in for the Vikings, number 3, Luke Scholey.
It's actually 33-32, and he'll miss both. And now the rebound comes to Pelican Rapids, and they have a chance to take the lead here on this possession. Tullerud has it. Runs into a double team. He's trapped in the corner, and it's a timeout, Pelican Rapids. Smart timeout there by Coach Gullinger to save the possession for the Vikings. We'll take a timeout with them as well. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
All right, welcome back. 14:45 to go. Coming out of the Vikings timeout, Tate Iniger will sneak into the lineup here for the Trojans. Inbounds pass comes to Guler. He'll dribble up, top of the key, fire it over there for Soli. Back to Guler now, a couple passes later. Guler will tee it up. Long 2 is in. Got it.
Vikings basketball, number 15, Timmy Guler.
Timmy Guler with 8 points now for the Vikings, and that's the first lead change of the second half. It goes to the Vikings, up 34-33 here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. 14-21 and counting. Kraus tied up, gets it to Suter, hands it off for Iniger. Iniger with the left-handed dribble, backs up in between the circles, looks right, fires it over to Kraus on the far side. Kraus will dribble down to the baseline. Kraus will go to the hoop. Shot blocked from behind. Iniger picks up the loose ball. Now he'll get his own rebound. He'll go up again, try the foul, and one.
Trojans basket by number 15, Tate Iniger. Fouls on the Vikings, number 3, Luke Scholey. His first personal foul, team's first. Team's third, correction.
Iniger with 13. Make it 14. 36-34, Trojans back on top by 2 as Guler brings it over the timeline here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Now Williams has it, being guarded by Zenzen. Kicks it back up top there for Tullerud. Tullerud looking right, now he passes left into the hands of Ecker. Ecker back over to Guler. Guler being guarded by Bredman. He gets a short screen, enough to put off a shot. Front of the rim, missed it. Bredman comes down with it, and Kraus down to the other way, and he lays it in.
Trojans basket by number 15, and number 12, Noah Kraus.
Noah Kraus with 4 points now. He'll get it over to Soli on the far side. Soli up top now for Ecker. Ecker looking inside, and he wanted to go to Soli, but Soli moved, and the ball went out of bounds. 13-10 and counting to go here as Bredman crosses the timeline. Vikings fans chanting defense, cross-court pass, Inniger for three. No, it's off the mark. Rebound is ripped away by Williams. Both Williams and Zenzen got it. Williams got the muscle match on that rebound. Pelican Rapids will earn the possession. Soley has it, far corner, up top, Tullerud now over in the near side here for Ecker for three. Got it!
Vikings three-pointer by number 2, Braden Ecker.
Braden Ecker pulls the Vikings within one, and a whistle and a timeout, I believe.
Timeout taken by the Trojans.
It's taken by Barnesville. Okay, so we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School. The Trojans with a 1-point lead over the Vikings. 8 wins, 3 losses. That's the record for both of these teams. 12:27 to go here in the second half of play as we start the clock, and Nielsen comes over the timeline being guarded by Guler. Nielsen with the right-handed dribble, hands it off there for Bredman. Bredman stops at the top of the key, pivots, gets it to Suter. Suter inside to Zenzen on a pass that was nearly tipped away. Zenzen gets his own rebound. He gets his second own rebound, kicks it out to Bredman, who floats one up.
Trojans basket by number 1, Zach Bredman.
Zach Bredman with 8 points now. Inside 12 minutes to go. 3-point advantage for Barnesville. Larson, 2 passes later, Guler for a three. Got it!
Vikings three-pointer by number 15, Timmy Guler.
And we are tied at 40. It's our 4th tie of the game. And back the other way comes Bredman, and that will be out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, go back to the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Quickly up court. They get into the hands of Soley. Soley back to Guler. Now Guler will hold it. He'll look at his coach, get the play. Now he'll signal the play to his teammates. He'll dribble with the right hand it off there to Tullerud. Tullerud back into the near corner. Guler works it down low. The pass was intercepted by Zenzen. It was intended for Williams down low. So there'll be another turnover here for the Vikings. And now it's poked out of bounds, and I believe a foul's coming up here. I believe it's on Williams. Yep, it is on Williams. It's his 3rd, the team's 4th. We're tied at 40, 11:06 to go here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Nielsen for a three. Got it!
Jack Nielsen from way downtown.
And the Trojans take a 43-40 lead. Soley will respond with a 3 of his own. Soley with 9 points, all of them from 19-9 or beyond. Tied up at 43. Inside, and Heng lost it out of bounds. They'll go back to the Vikings. So now the Vikings will have a chance to take what would be their second lead of the second half if they were to get a basket on this possession. They were up 34-33. They were able to tie it at 40, and they were able to tie it at 43, but they have not had the lead since 34-33. 10.5 to go here in this one. It's been a fantastic ball game. Outside, Fay for a triple. You betcha, he got it.
Vikings three-pointer by number 30, Ian Fay.
Fay into the double-digit club with 11 now. Inniger into the paint. Nice pass down to Cameron Hang, who scores.
Number 4, Cameron Hang.
46-45. Nice pass, Fay with the short jumper, too strong. Missed it, and the ball will go back to Zenzen. Now Kraus has it, gives it up to Bredman. Bredman near the top of the key. Vikings up by 1 with 9:47 to go. Kraus has the ball, pumps it into the corner, Bredman. Down low, Zenzen spins around Petstick, and he scores. 12 points for Zenzen, 47-46. Lead change number 14 of the game, and a turnover here for the Vikings. That is Bredman with the basket, and a timeout called by Pelican Rapids.
Timeout taken by the Vikings, a full timeout.
It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them, catch our breath. Be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, welcome back. Vikings ball out of the Barnesville timeout. Guler will have it, 9:14 to go and counting. The Vikings down 3. Guler kicks it out for the tie. You betcha! It's Soley with the triple. He has 4 3-pointers in this game and accounts for all 12 of his points. Bredman back the other way scores. Shot down low, that rolls off the rim. Rebound and a foul.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 3, Luke Sholey. His second personal foul, team's 5th. Subbing in for the Vikings, number 2, Braden Ecker.
Braden Ecker checks back in, 6'3" senior for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Barnesville up 2. Bredman with the basketball, nearly tipped away. Hang able to hang on to it. Hang gets it to Kraus. Kraus being guarded closely there by Ecker. Now Kraus with a little bit of space. Look to go down to the baseline. Feeds it in for Zenzen. Up against a triple team, and the shot is blocked. Quickly up court to Guler. He scores and one. How about that?
Basket's good.
That basket by Guler ties it. He can give the lead back to Pelican Rapids with the free throw. He has 13 points, Guler does. 14 if he can connect on this one from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. And he does. 52-51. 8:09 and counting. There's a lot of energy in this building right now. That one's nearly poked away, and it's saved to Kraus. And they did not call over and back. I think it's because it was tipped. Yeah, the referee just looked at Gullinger, the coach for Pelican Rapids, said that a Viking tipped it. tipped around inside, and the Vikings will get the ball back. Back the other way is Petznick. Now Petznick will hand it off. Guler quickly into the corner, teeing it up for a three. Yes! He got it! Ian Bay with another three. 55-51. Timeout, Barnesville.
Timeout taken by the Trojans. A full timeout.
It's a full timeout. Hopefully you can hear me. It's that loud here. We'll take a break and be back in a moment. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. 7:27 to go. Barnesville basketball down 4. Iniger has it. Now Kraus. Kraus looking inside, and it's poked away there by Soley out of bounds, and I guess Nielsen touched it last. They'll go back to the Vikings. 7:14 to go. Guler will slowly bring it up to the timeline, and Nielsen will wait for him across it. Nielsen dumps it out there for Soley on the handoff. Soley down low. I think that might have been Williams. No, that was Ecker. There's a lot of twos out on the floor right now. .657 as he crosses the timeline. Nielsen hands it off to Kraus. Kraus back to Nielsen in the corner. Nielsen to Iniger. Iniger looking inside, and that zone defense being well executed here by the Vikings. Up top, Nielsen for a three. No, too strong. Offensive rebound. They'll work it down low for Iniger, but then turn it over. Up court, Guler has it. Kraus is right there on him, nearly poked it away. Pops it out there for Soley. Missed it all to the right side, out of bounds, and it stays with the Pelican Rapids Vikings as it was last touched by a Barnesville Trojan. And now the momentum swaying a little bit towards the Vikings. They took the lead at 52-51. They haven't given it up yet.
Subbing in for the Vikings, number 20, Hunter Williams.
And a nice defensive play there by Nielsen. I don't even think the clock started. It did not. Inside now here to Williams. Tipped away into Guler's hands. And now Soley pushes into the corner here for Ecker. Ecker works it back to Guler. Substitution on the horizon here as Tullerud will check in at the next break in action. Guler with another basket, and that's the largest lead of the game for Pelican Rapids. They've had 2 6-point leads in this game, and that's it. Barnesville at 1 point led by 8. Caden Zenzen will trim that lead down. 6, the biggest lead for the Vikings. 8, the biggest lead for the Trojans. Right now it's a 4-point lead for the Vikings. Williams has it. Williams, couple of dribbles, 2 passes, into the corner, Soley. Soley, cross court, Guler. Guler into the corner, Eckert being guarded by Kraus. Up top, Williams, back over for Fay. Zenzen steps up to prevent the 3. The baseline jumper rolls off. Suter initially got the rebound. It was tipped out of bounds by the Vikings, back to the Trojans.
Subbing in for the Vikings, number 11, Tanner Talley. And for the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman, and number 15, Tate Iniger.
All right, so Iniger and Bredman come in for Heng and Nielsen. And then somebody snuck in for the Vikings too, but I didn't catch it. We'll find out sooner than later here as the play develops. Kraus, Bredman, up top here for Suter. Back to Bredman. Bredman inside, and I think he thought Zenzen might have been there, but he wasn't. It'll be a turnover, and now the Vikings with a chance to capitalize. Up 4, Eckert for a 3. No, in and out won't go. Zenzen with the rebound. Back the other way, now Bredman with the basketball. 4:45 and counting to go here in the second half. 57-53, Zenzen, nice pass down low, and he gets fouled. Iniger patiently waits, and it's on the Vikings, but I didn't see who was down there.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 11, Tanner Tullerud.
It's Tullerud, his second, team 6.
For the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
Iniger, third trip to the free throw line tonight. (57-54), back to a one-possession game. And Iniger remains perfect tonight from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. He is 4-4 from the stripe. 57-55, back to a two-point game as they get it to Eckert. Down to the corner, Fay, and Fay's pass is tipped out of bounds, and it is caught by a Barnesville fan. And I didn't stop my clock right away. We're at 4:26, so I'll keep it there for a couple seconds. Inbounds to Guler. 4:22 and counting as they give it back to Tullerud. 4:18 and counting. Tullerud setting up the play, hands it off to Guler. Guler now to Williams. Williams, and that one's intercepted by Noah Kraus. He gets it up court to Sewerter. It's a loose ball, and picking it up is Tullerud. And the Barnesville fans thought he stepped out of bounds. 4 minutes to go. Guler up top, Fay for a 3. No, that's off the mark. Zenzen with the rebound. Zenzen's gonna go to the hoop, and he traveled, or did he get fouled? He got fouled, and that'll be team foul number 7 on the Vikings. They'll put Barnesville under the bonus.
Number 11, Tanner Tullerud, his third personal foul, team 7.
Tullerud picks up his third.
For the Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen.
Make one to get one, and he misses it. And timeout
Foul taken by the Vikings.
by Pelican Rapids. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
All right, welcome back. 3:41 counting to go. And it's a 2-point lead for the Vikings. The Barnesville Trojans earn the 1-1 bonus. Every foul for the Vikings will result in a trip to the Barnesville Senex free throw line for the rest of the game. That shot blocked, tipped around. Ecker picks it up. Guler puts the shot up and scores. If the Vikings can hold on to this game, it might be Guler who will deserve the player of the game honors, but still a lot of basketball to play and a lot that could possibly happen here. Zenzen patiently waits and drops it down in. And Iniger and Zenzen, along with, Iniger and Zenzen are a couple candidates for potential players of the game up to this point for the Barnesville Trojans should they come out with the victory. Here's Tullerud with the basketball, gets it over to Williams. Williams to Fay. Fay being guarded closely there by Zenzen. And it's going to be kicked or a foul. It's going to be a foul on Kraus.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus. The second personal foul, team's third.
And it counts. Wow. How about that? That's his first basket of the game. Gets fouled off the inbounds pass and gets the basket. I don't think I've seen that before. He'll miss the free throw, but they get an offensive rebound. 2:34 and counting to go. Oh, they did not count the shot, actually. So we'll take 2 points off the board here for Pelican Rapids. I thought they did count the shot. 2:17 and counting. Loose ball, and it's out of bounds into the Barnesville crowd. I'll stop the clock with 2:14 to go. And timeout Barnesville. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bullgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bullgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bullgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, 2:14 to go, 61-57 in favor of the Vikings. Guler will get it in the backcourt. Now Tullerud has it. Being pressured there by Suter. Tullerud hands it off to Guler, who's immediately double-teamed. Kicks it out to Fay up top, and he'll fake the three. Head fake solely into the paint. Kicks it back out. Williams now back up top here. I believe that's Tullerud, and it is. Tullerud has it stripped away by Caden Zenzen. And Zenzen will be fouled by Tullerud back the other way, and that is team foul number 8. And that'll send Zenzen to the free throw line. But if you're the Vikings, that's the guy you want to send to the free throw line right now, because he has not had much success from the Barnesville Senex free throw line tonight. He is 2 of 6 from the line in this evening. And he'll be 2 of 7 now, as he'll miss another one. He's missed 3 of his last 5. Nice passing around the perimeter. There it's Fay, and Fay will get fouled by Zenzen.
Foul on the Trojans, number 24, Kaden Zenzen, his first personal foul, team's fifth.
So 5 fouls now here for the Trojans. 2 more and there, 1 more now. That was an unintentional foul there as the sneakers caught a slippery part of the floor, and Bredman, as a result, grabbed Guler to try and keep his balance, and an unfortunate foul there for the Barnesville Trojans. And the loose ball will be picked up and timeout by Pelican Rapids. Look quickly around the court here. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville. Open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. There you see the side-by-side foul numbers. Tellerud has it. 1:10 to go, and it's turned over. Bredman picks up his dribble, gets it to Suter. Suter to Kraus. As the Vikings fans chant defense. Cameron Hing gets the pass up high. Kraus for a 3, in and out. It will not go, and Fay pulls away the rebound. And that is team foul number 7, so now both teams are in the bonus. Zach Bredman has picked up his 4th. Suter will come out, Inniger will come in. Bredman will stay in with the 4 fouls at the moment. 45.7 seconds to go. And the Vikings up 4. They'll make it. Vikings up 5. Tellerud with 7 points. He's a perfect 2 of 2 from the Barnesville Cynics free throw line today. And he'll miss that one. Hopefully not an announcer's jinx there. Bredman. Step back 3. No, it's off the mark. And they will let the ball go out of bounds, and they'll stop the clock with 34.2 seconds to go. The Vikings will get the ball back, and they are up 5 right now, and a bucket here would make it a very tough hill to climb for Barnesville, and Barnesville's going to talk it over.
Timeout taken by the Trojans.
Timeout, Trojans. We'll be back in a moment. It's a full timeout. Talk to you soon here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. right, 34.2 seconds to go. Vikings basketball. Redmond playing with 4 fouls, and he just fouled out. Pretty sure that was on Bredman, and if it was, he's out of the game. Yep. That's his 5th. He'll end the night with, let's see here, 8, 10, 12 points on the night for Zach Bredman. Tate Inniger will come in to take his place, and Timmy Guler will go up to the free throw line. It's actually his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He has 17 points tonight. And he'll connect and make it 18. It is now a 6-point lead, and this next free throw is huge. And he got that huge free throw. They're up 7. 25 seconds to go. Inniger gets fouled on the three-pointer, and that's a bonus for Barnesville, especially if he can connect on all 3 of them.
Fouls on the Vikings. Number 11, Timmy Guler. And Tanner Toller, correction. His 5th personal foul, team's 9.
We always talk about points with the clock stop being crucial, never more crucial than right now.
At the line for the Trojans.
There are some pressure free throws that Inniger will have to take. He'll get 3 opportunities. It looks like Ecker's going to check in for the Vikings. And he will, yep. He connects on the first one. He'll get 2 more. And that one rolls off. But the out of bounds back to the Trojans. That'll stop the clock with 19 seconds to go. A 5-point game. Inniger on that missed free throw, his first missed free throw of the night. He's 6 of 7 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. It comes into Inniger. Now Suter tees it up for a 3. That one's off the mark, and they're saying it hit the support rope above and it's out of bounds, and it'll go to the Vikings in a Barnesville timeout. 14.7 seconds to go. We'll take one more timeout and more than likely bring you back for the conclusion right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Vikings basketball, and they will foul before the inbounds pass comes in. I believe they're charging it to Noah Krause. If it is, it's his 3rd.
Fouls on the Trojans. Number 12, Noah Krause. His 3rd personal foul. Team's 9.
So the next foul by either team, we'll take one more foul on for the Trojans there.
At the line,
we'll put the opposite team in double bonus. Right now, Guler has to make one to get one, and if Barnesville can get a rebound off a missed free throw and get it down the court here, that would certainly be beneficial for him, but we'll see what Guler does. And they will get the rebound. They'll get it up here to Kraus. Kraus works it to Iniger for a three. No, he missed everything. Nielsen tried to save it out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, and that will close the book here with 5.5 seconds. There's just not enough time, I don't think, for Barnesville to come back. 4 seconds to go, and that'll do it. The Pelican Rapids Vikings pick up the 64-59 win on the road over the Barnesville Trojans. What a game it was. And Barnesville tried to battle to stay in there at the end, and they were that close, but not close enough. We'll add up some numbers, and we'll return with the post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Wiechek, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
The Trojan Takedown Club supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels. Members serve to go to the wrestling program and are thankful for family, friends, fans, donors, and sponsors that help contribute to any and all fundraising efforts. The Trojan Takedown Club meets at the American Legion Post 153 in Barnesville in the evening of the first Wednesday of the month. For more information, search Facebook for Barnesville Trojan Wrestling.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bullgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bullgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bullgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free, from streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today, and let's get started.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. Your final score, the Pelican Rapids Vikings 64 and the Barnesville Trojans 59. It was a fantastic game. I want to say hi to Parker and Bryce and Phil and Gabe and Karen for all tuning in, as well as Jim for tuning in throughout the game. Certainly appreciate that. And Reese, I think I've said hi to everybody at least once now. So yeah, and thank you all for being respectful towards the opposing team. We know it's sometimes hard to do that, but just that's all we ask, is that you keep it respectful. So looking over the individual numbers, we'll start with the visiting Pelican Rapids Vikings, who improved to 9-3 on the season now with the victory over the Trojans, who fall to 8-4. Braden Ecker ended the night with 7 points, scored 4 of those 7 in the first half. Luke Soley with 12, all 12 of them from behind the three-point arc. He had 6 in the first and 6 in the second half. Charlie Larson played, did not score any points. Tanner Tullerud ended the night with 7, including a perfect 2 of 2 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. Timmy Guler led the way. He had 20 points, 1 of 1. Check that. 1 of 2, excuse me, from the free throw line. Hunter Williams scored 2 points, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, and Ian Fay, right behind Guler, second leading scorer for the Vikings, with 16. So they had a total of 3 players in double digits for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Solely with 12, Guler with 20, and Fay with 16, according to my unofficial numbers. They shot 5 of 8 from the as a team from the free throw line for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. For the Barnesville Trojans, 12 for Zach Bredman, 6 in the first half from behind the three-point arc, 6 in the second half in front of the three-point arc for Bredman. He fouled out of the game. Jack Nielsen had 3. Cameron Hang had a bucket late in the, about midway through the second half. Noah Krause had 4. He was 0-1 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. Wyatt Suter had 4. and Suter was 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Caden Zenzen, 16, he struggled. He was only 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Outside the free throw line, he had a fairly decent game. If he could have connected on a few more of those free throws, we might be in overtime right now. So, but leading the way for the Barnesville Trojans was Tate Iniger, 18 points, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He scored 11 of those 18 in the first half, including a couple of three-pointers, and man, it was a great game. Barnesville taking this freshman game 35-18, and they took the junior varsity game 58-27, but they fall here in the varsity game 64-59. We had a total of 7 ties, 3 in the first half, 4 in the second half, and we had a total of 16 lead changes, 9 in the first half, 7 in the second half. It would be the first tie would come at 3-3. Pelican Rapids would take the lead at 6-3, hold on to it until Barnesville tied the game at 13-all. Pelican Rapids would get the lead back at 14-13 on a free throw, and then the Barnesville would respond with a three-pointer to give them the lead at 16-14. Pelican Rapids on the next trip down the floor would hit a three-pointer to give them the lead at 17-16. Barnesville comes back, hits a bucket to make it 18-17. Then we were tied at 20. Barnesville took a 21-20 lead. They would hold on to that lead until Pelican Rapids took a 25-23 lead. Then we were tied at 25. Trojans took a 27-25 lead, and that would lead us into our halftime where the Trojans led 33-28. Moving into the second half, the Trojans would hang on to the lead until the Vikings took a 34-33 lead. Then we were tied at 35. No, I'm sorry, we were not tied at 35. We were Trojans took the lead at 35-34. And then we were tied at 40. Barnesville took a 43-40 lead. Then we were tied at 43. Pelican Rapids took a 46-43 lead. Then Barnesville took a 47-46 lead. Then we were tied at 49. Barnesville took a 51-49 lead. We were tied at 51. Pelican Rapids took a 52-51 lead, and they never gave up the lead after they reached the mark of 52-51. So that was your final lead change. It came about the early parts of the second half. Not quite midway, but a little bit before the midway point of the second half when Pelican Rapids would take the lead for good at 52-51. I forgot to add up these numbers here, but let's do it really quick here. So it's 33-28 in favor of Barnesville at halftime. Barnesville will be outscored by 10, 36-26 in the second half, which would allow the Pelican Rapids to advance to the 64-59 victory. And that wraps up your individual numbers here for the Vikings and the Barnesville Trojans. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Willow Creek Insurance stat report. Barnesville shooting 22 of 37, 5 of 10 from behind the arc, 10 of 18 from the free throw line. The Barnesville Senex free throw line. They committed 14 fouls in the two halves combined, turned the ball over 16 times. The Vikings, 24 of 48. That's exactly 50% shooting. Not a bad night. They're also 50% from beyond the three-point arc. Hey, that's pretty good. 5 of 8 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They committed 17 fouls, turned the ball over 15 times. And that's a look at your Willow Creek Insurance stat report here in your post-game show as the Vikings take the 64-59 victory over the Barnesville Trojans here in this game. So once again, Barnesville falls to 8-4 on the season, and the Pelican Rapids Vikings improved to 9-4 overall. And coming up next here for the Vikings, they will be at home, they will be on the road first. January 20th, they have a game scheduled at Breckenridge to take on the Cowboys, and then they'll come home on the 25th, and they'll have a tough matchup with the Dorth Glyndon-Felton Rebels, but that should be a fun game. And then they'll have another home game with Frazee. They're at home for a few more games. January 25th against DGF, 27th versus Frazee, the 29th versus Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdall, the 31st versus Wadena Deer Creek, and then they go on the road and they'll have another tough matchup on the road February 4th at Thief River Falls, taking on the Prowlers. That will be the first of a 5-game road trip, if I'm counting it up correctly here. February 4th at Thief River, February 8th at Rosse, February 10th at DGF, February 15th at Perham, February 18th at Hawley, and then they'll be home on the 22nd with the rematch against Barnesville. And then the 25th, they have a home matchup with the Breckenridge Cowboys. They'll wrap up the regular season on March 1st against Mahnomen-Waubun. And that's what's coming up here for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. For the now 8-4 Barnesville Trojans, they will be on the road next at Crookston on the 25th, at Perham on Magnitude on the 27th, at Hawley on the 31st, home against DGF. Game we'll have for you here on Magnitude Sports, then on February 4th, and then they go on the road February 8th to take on Norman County ECU and hit it all. Back home against Breckenridge on the 10th, and then they have a game against Frazee, but the location has not been decided yet. It's going to be in one of two places, either at Concordia College in Moorhead, or it'll be a home game for the Frazee Hornets. They are still debating on where they're going to have that game played at on Saturday, February 12th. That's actually part of a girls-boys doubleheader for the Trojans and Hornets on February 12th. February 15th and the 17th and the 18th, they're at home against Hawley, Minnewaska area, and New York Mills. All three games here on Magnitude Sports. On the road at Pelican Rapids on the 22nd. Back-to-back home games on February 24th and March 1st against West Central area and Wheaton Herman Norcross. And then they finish up the regular season on the road at East Grand Forks, taking on the Green Wave on Friday, March 4th. And that's what's coming up here for the Barnesville Trojans. Once again, your final score, 59-64 here in this contest here. And it's time now to select your, we'll select two players of the game. Your Purple Goose Your Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game for the Barnesville Trojans is going to be Tate Iniger. Had 18 points, was nearly perfect, just missed one free throw out of 7 attempts tonight, and had 11 of his 18, a couple of three-pointers, and he really kept the Barnesville Trojans in this game. So Tate Iniger, in a losing effort, will be our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game. And for the Pelican Rapids Vikings, it's a tough call. Honorable mention is going to go to Ian Fay, but we're going to give the player of the game to Timmy Guler. Had a strong second half, scoring 16 of his 20 in the second half. Only missed one free throw on the night. And Guler in that second half, especially in the early part of the second half, he hit a couple of he hit like 3 two-pointers that were really big momentum boosters, and in the middle of that, he had a three-pointer that really kept the vibe going and the energy going here for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. So Timmy Guler will be our player of the game, the 5'10 sophomore for the Vikings here tonight in the victory over the Barnesville Trojans. Coming up here on Magnitude Sports, let's take a look at our schedule. And Perham and Breckenridge was scheduled for tonight. That's been postponed to a date that we have not been informed of yet. So we'll be back Thursday with 3 games. Josh and Janice will have the Kindred Maple Valley game. And then the Barnesville Trojans will travel to Perham on Thursday, as Jason and Lance will have that game. And then North Border and Thompson is pending, but I think we'll have it. That was a huge game in North Dakota. North Border ranked number 3. Thompson moving up, I believe they're number 7 now after receiving votes in the polls last week. So that should be a good matchup, and it's a bigger game for Thompson than it is for North Border per se. But you might want to tune into that one if you get a chance. Barnesville, your girls will face they'll face Roseau on Friday the 21st. We'll have the game. I don't know if we'll have play-by-play for that game because I'm short-staffed that day. And we also have Perham and Hawley, Kindred Maple River. Josh and Nick have the Kindred Maple River game. Lance and Bob will have the Perham Hawley game. I'll be in Jamestown for Hockey Day, North Dakota. And we'll have the game streamed here. I'm just not sure if we'll have a play-by-play announcer for that game against Roseau. So if anybody from Barnesville stepping up is watching and you want to step up to the plate, let's talk. You know how to get a hold of me. Perham and St. Peter on Saturday, and then North Border Midway Minto Monday, and then wrestling returns on Tuesday with Barnesville and DGF and girls basketball on Magnitude on Tuesday night as well. You can dig deeper into that schedule. We have it pinned to the top of our Facebook and our Twitter page. You can find us online on our Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok at Magnitude SN. Instagram is Magnitude SN1, and then, of course, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Magnitude Sports or youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. And once again, there's our Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram information. Certainly appreciate it if you would give us a final. Jim saying good night from Denver. Jim, thanks for watching. We certainly appreciate that. Pelican Rapids, if you're still tuned in, which I hope you are, you're 3 hours late. If you didn't know, now you do. Your school will be starting 3 hours late in Pelican Rapids tomorrow. For the Barnesville fans, your school will be starting 2 hours late in the for Barnesville tomorrow. So 2 hours late for Barnesville, 3 hours late for Pelican Rapids. That's the information that was passed along to me. Your final score one more time here. The Barnesville Trojans 59. They fall to 8-4 as the Pelican Rapids Vikings with the 64-59 win improved to 9-3 on the season. Thanks so much for the Vikings and the Trojans fans for watching. We'll talk to you again next time here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Good night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.